Welcome back. We continue our special hour tonight on the Rhode Island man known by multiple aliases, Nicholas Alahverdian, Nicholas Rossi, and maybe now Arthur Knight, who fled the country after convincing the media, politicians, and even his own family that he died. But it was allegedly all a hoax. He was found in December on a ventilator in Glasgow suffering from COVID. But the man authorities say is him claims they have it all wrong. He says he's a local British citizen. Even has a woman claiming to be his wife, Miranda Knight, who backs up his story. For weeks, those following this ordeal closely had marked yesterday on the calendars. That's because the extradition hearing for Arthur Knight was scheduled to take place on Thursday. But then we found out the hearing was pushed back. A preliminary hearing is now set for June 23rd, and the full hearing scheduled for July 7th. The man leading the effort to prosecute him is Utah County Attorney David Leavitt, who joins us now. Thank you very much for coming back on the program. Appreciate it. All right, before I have you respond to some of the allegations that his attorney just made about you, how sure are you that you have the right guy here?
Well, unlike Mr. Rossi's father, who knows him, I don't know Mr. Rossi. What I know is that four agencies, the Utah County Attorney's Office, the State Bureau of Investigations, the United States Department of Justice, and the Scottish authorities have all become convinced that this is our guy, and we're all willing to devote our resources to bring him back to justice. And when it comes to proving that, that will have to be the Scottish authorities that prove that he is in fact our guy. And if they do so, which I am confident they will, we'll have an opportunity to put Mr. Rossi on trial.
Why is this extradition process seemingly taking so long, or is this normal?
Well, this is my first process in an international extradition, but it's because Scotland is a sovereign nation, the United States is a sovereign nation, the state of Utah is a sovereign entity, and so you're dealing with treaties back and forth between various sovereign nations, and it's just a process to go through. And everywhere along the way, a defendant like Mr. Rossi is presumed innocent, as he should be.
Yep.
And we want to make sure that we have the right guy, and so that simply takes time, and it will be up to the Scottish counterparts to determine, or to put that case on, and for a Scottish court to decide whether Mr. Rossi is also Mr. Knight.
So how are they going to prove that? I mean, what would you expect would be the type of evidence that they would present?
Well, I'm not going to get into what that evidence is, because quite frankly, contrary to what Mr. Bastian says, who incidentally is one of the former prosecutors who signed a letter of no confidence against me, and so this is, everyone has their personal interest here. Contrary to what he said, I am not going to discuss the case, because Mr. Bastian's right. We have an obligation not to get too into the facts of the case on the television. I learned that in a very personal way when I made a statement. I went one sentence or two sentences too far in our double homicide case, and had to be reprimanded by the judge for saying too much to the media. So I'm quite careful now as to what I say.
All right, fair enough. So I'm not going to push you on that, but I'm going to ask you to stick around, because there are some specific allegations about you, not about Rossi, that I know you're going to want to respond to, including the allegation that you're a cannibal. So something I think that is important for you to respond to. And the sheriff's investigating it, anyway, we're going to get to that. So I'm going to ask you to stick around.
We'll get there.
Yep. Thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.